Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and today we are doing a bonus in case you need it today. So we're going to have some advice, a lesson, but this is in case you need it today, in case you need a little bit of a or some motivation or just some words that need to come through. However this comes through for you today, Aquarius. Now, this is a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message, the today that you come across it and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to, as always, give a huge shout out to all of you, the new and returning viewers, subscribers, channel members, all of you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for jumping in, coming in, spending some time with me, some of your very valuable time. I so appreciate each and every one of you. All right, well, we got kind of a mess going on here. The cards are wild. I don't know. Okay. So you might be feeling as if you've had some wild or chaotic energy around you and you just need a little bit of a breather break. And so you've popped on in for what it is that you maybe need to hear today, or what needs to come out or come through. However it is, Aquarius, I'm glad that you found this channel, that you found me, that I found you, that we found each other, that we've got each other. I'm glad we've got each other. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's see. We're going to get an advice card. These guys kind of stick a little bit, so we're going to see. Now, the plan that Spirit has given for this, which doesn't always pan out, sometimes Spirit changes its mind, right? Is one of the advice cards 3, and then the one lesson card. So we're just going to go with that. See, there's just tons. Oh, that's how it happened. Look at that. It happened. All right. 3 of these is what kept coming through. Oh, jumping cards. Let's see what we have here. We have 2. Okay. One more then. Or 2 more. Okay, I guess we'll take that. And these guys, they have something on the front and the back. So we did shuffle these, but let's get just one, please, Spirit, as you indicated before we even started the reading. All right, see, 2, it changes, but all right, we're going to get to those. So your advice, Aquarius, get out of the house and get some exercise. So, okay, this is coming through. Some of you may just be hanging out at home, at the old home front, the good old home front, the comfort place, the comfort zone. All the good things are there, right? And yet, we don't, we need that fresh air. We need that vitamin D, baby. We need to get out there. We need to get some exercise. We need to get around other people. We need to, right? Even if we have a little bit of social kind of stuff going on, we don't like to be around other people, right? Even if, we're kind of in a grumpy mood or we don't feel like we look our best, even we still just, I know I've got those days too here, Aquarius, where I can stay in my pajamas all day, right? And for the most part, currently, things are going to change very soon, but currently I do full-time work and do all the things from home, right? So unless I need some food or unless, what have you, obviously I'm a parent, so I do have to go out, school's in session, all that kind of stuff, but there's times on the weekends or whatever where I don't have to go out. I don't have to do anything. And yeah, it's cool. It's great. It's wonderful once in a while to stay home, to be a homebody, to do all the things, right? But if we let ourselves be disconnected for a longer amount of time, sometimes that can create more problems than help. Okay, so you are being reminded to get out of the house, Aquarius. Get out of the house. Get some exercise. Even if you just go out and, walk around the block. Or if you have an animal, take it out to the mailbox, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D, get out of the house, okay? Exercise, exercise, exercise. As long as you're not overdoing, 3 times saying that, maybe. But get some exercise. It does the body good, okay? Okay. Hopefully you're getting that. Some of you just needed to hear that today. Okay. Take a breath, get yourself out the house, get some exercise, drink your water, do the things, right? Do the things. Self-love, self-care. Be kind to yourself here, Aquarius, okay? Now, let's see. Your first card out is Eight of Cups for the tarot. Isn't that interesting? Tarot. People say it different. I just say tarot. But Eight of Cups, first card out here, Aquarius. This is really giving yourself a little bit of love, letting go, getting out, exploring, right? Cups are this energy of emotion. They tend to have to do with relationships, with your intuition and stuff. You're knowing, you're feeling that it is time, right? For those of you, it's time either for me to get my butt up and out the house, get some exercise, and or it's time for me to let go of something, to walk away from something that hasn't been lighting that fire anymore, right? Look, this appears to be a bunch of water, right? Kind of a beach here. You've got the sun in the horizon, walking towards that brightness, that beauty, that joy, right? This one cup, or this one bowl as it is the little tiny amount of flame that is still burning for potentially something, okay? For potentially something that's there. It's there, but it's time to let go, or it's time to get out and explore. It's time to do something a little bit different, okay? Yep. You got the Queen of Swords. That could definitely be your energy. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of freaking Cups. Cannot make it up, right? If you need to hear this today, Aquarius, if you need to hear this today, this is the perfect day to hear it, okay? Because you are walking away from something, or you're getting up and out, you're exploring, whatever this may be. Some of you are letting go, some of you are moving on, some of you had felt some disappointment, and you're like, okay, that fire isn't as big as it used to be. It's time for me to go towards that sun, towards that joy, towards that brightness, towards that, right? The all kind of things, right? It's time for me to get up and out, time for me to go towards that. Now, that Queen of Swords energy, to that Ace of Swords energy, to that Ten of Cups is like bam, right? Bam, right in your face. There's that independence, that energy of really being kind of direct and being like, you know what, this isn't for me anymore. This direct communication with yourself, honesty coming through here with that Queen of Swords, Aquarius. This is you like being like, woof, you know what, here I am. I'm going to step up. I'm going to step out. I'm going to do the dang thing. Okay. I'm going to really be independent. It's okay for me to, for whoever this may be for me to step out on my own, for me to be independent, for me to travel, to do the things, whatever, okay, whatever this may be, travel to the beaches, create that new passion, whatever it is, okay? But this is Queen of Swords is your energy. This is Aquarius energy. This is really getting to the truth of things, really with that Ace of Swords, checking out that potential, knowing, you know what, I can do it. The Ace of Swords on traditional cards, which I don't have out here right at the moment. I do have a deck right here. Look at me. Yay me. Yay you. Right? Traditionally, the Ace of Swords has that sword on it, right? This is that truth, that knowing, that cutting everything away, or two sides, but this is that download, that information coming in, knowing that truth, knowing that potential, seeing everything with clarity, Aquarius. So you have so much clarity coming in. You are in that place where you're like, okay, here I am. I am the Queen of Swords, non-gender specific, male, female. It's about the energy, not about the gender, but I am standing in my power. I am here, right? This, if you look, it's interesting because to me, it appears that she is, wow, I haven't noticed that before, but Spirit's putting that out for me. So interesting to see. If you look right here in this corner of this card, it's almost like that bowl is behind bars. Is that weird? almost like the bowl that's here, right? With the fire. It's almost like it's behind bars here. Hopefully that's clear. It gets a little blurry. Isn't that interesting? So whatever it is with that Eight of Cups that you're letting go of or moving on from or even moving out to explore, there's that energy with that Queen of Swords of it being, I've never ever noticed that down in that corner before. Isn't that interesting? It's just like, you know what? Whatever this is, it's being like separated. It's almost like it's being locked away, but that wouldn't be healthy because you're walking away from it in the first card. But it's like it's not there to bother you anymore. It's like it's gone. Okay? Interesting. The locked away. It's like you've made boundaries or you have like separated or not allowed that anymore, Aquarius. I have not noticed that before. So that is kind of mind blowing to me that you got those two cards back to back. And if you look at this one, the back is turned towards us, kind of, right? They're walking away. And this one, it's turned away also. So you've got this energy of moving away from something, but there's that truth and that clarity that's coming through. And as you do that, Aquarius, as you do that now, whatever this is for you, you're going to know as soon as you hear the words, right? As soon as you hear the words moving away from something, you're going to be like, oh, yep, it's that relationship, it's that job, it's that environment, it's those friends, it's that food, it's maybe alcohol, whatever it is, you're going to be like, ah, I got it. Okay, I got it. But we're not locking it away. We're moving away from it. Okay. It appears to be, there's a potential that some of you, some of you feel kind of enslaved to whatever it is, and that's why it's like that keeps you behind lock and key, or it keeps you locked up, or it keeps you right, and that's why it's getting up and getting out and moving on and exploring, and that's why that's coming through. But you're having that clarity and you're seeing that potential. You're seeing that you have that intellect, that energy, that no matter what, that truth shines through and you begin to see it. Even sometimes if it takes you a little bit longer, Aquarius, sometimes if it takes you a minute, you see that whatever this is isn't. Okay, that doesn't mean that it changes right overnight. It doesn't mean that, even a couple of years, but you begin to see it. And as you begin to move away from that, right? As you begin to move away from it, that Ten of Cups energy comes through, that fulfillment energy comes through, that energy of wow, just wow. Okay. Wow, just wow. It's like there's this connection that all of a sudden you feel that support, inner support, outer support. You feel a harmony, you feel at peace, you feel strong bonds with yourself, with spirit, potentially with the people around you. But there's a potential that that couldn't be if you didn't get up and out, if you didn't explore, if you didn't get out of the house, if you didn't go for exercise, if you didn't let yourself become unchained or unbound by what it is, right? You have strong bonds. These are connection bonds, but not bondage connections, right? Aquarius, some of you are being held back. I'm just going to put this through the way that it's coming through. So, okay, I mean, I guess this is what you need to hear today because this is what is coming through and it's like screaming in my ears, in my head, okay? Some of you really need to pay attention to what is holding you back, what is holding you down, because what is keeping you feeling enslaved, and that word is not one that I like to use because it has so many, but keeping you, it's like you are feeling as if you have to, I have to. I have to drink. I have to smoke. I have to do this. I have to talk this way. I have to come this way. I have to show up this way. I have to dress this way. I have to look this way. I have to think this way. I have to talk this way. I have to be this way. I have to live this way. I have to drive this way. It's like I have to. But now all of a sudden, there's something that is showing up. It's a nudge, it's a feeling, it's a knowing, it's a truth that's being unleashed upon you. It's clarity, it's the potential showing up, it's the downloads, whatever it is that you're like, oh, I finally understand. I don't have to do anything. Okay, I have the power I can create the power. I can create something anew. I can break the chains. I can let myself free. I can open the door. I can, whatever it is, I can go out. I can explore. I can be independent. I can do whatever. But it's like it, it's like you couldn't see it before, but now it's all you can see, that you can, that you can, that you can. Okay? And there's that connection, that feeling of peace and harmony with that 10 of Cups that just kind of flows over you, and you're like, oh, wait, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Okay? You can. All right. Now let's look at your 2 lessons that came. Let go of resentment, bitterness, all of it. Okay. That's a big, big pill to swallow. Because first we have to realize, we have to become conscious and aware of the fact that we may be bitter, we may be angry, we may harbor resentment. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Okay. Yeah. This is gorgeous though. Look at that coloring. Okay. This says today's lesson. Yeah. Acknowledge one resentful feeling you need to release. Okay. Is it that you feel like you're locked up, or you're chained up, or you're enslaved in one way or another, like this bowl here, right? Maybe that's your emotions. Maybe you have been locking your emotions up, right? This passion, this energy, this fire within you. Maybe you have been locking it up, because we know Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy isn't always super emotional. Maybe you've been locking that up. Maybe you've been harboring that. Maybe you've been hiding all of that. Maybe that is where you need to kind of allow that to come out. Let the door open. Allow yourself to come out of the cage, or the right into freedom. Allow yourself to get out of the house, right? Maybe that's where that's coming through, Aquarius. Those feelings, right? And keep in mind that all types of resentment are poison and harm the healing process. So any kind of resentment, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you could do? What instinctively feels right to do, to let go, to release, to come out of, to open the door to, right? That resentment, to let it go, to let it go, to let it go. If you are not sure, look it up. Look on YouTube. How can I release resentment? Easiest way to release resentment, right? Or Google how to release resentment. Okay. Yep. Or heal from resentment. It says your goal to become mindful of your reasons for staying angry. There you go, right there. And to begin letting go of negative feelings by the end of the day. Wow. Challenged. Oh, feeling challenged here, Aquarius. Are you going to accept the challenge? Again, your goal to become mindful of the reasons you're for staying angry, because again, as this says, any type of resentments are poison, so you're just poisoning yourself. No one else is getting hurt in the process generally, unless you're throwing that energy out there, which sometimes it's volatile, sometimes it is, out there, or venomous, kind of being shot out by each person who's feeling that resentment in different areas, different ways, shot, here, there, right? Not even realizing that we're doing it for some, because when we feel hurt, sometimes hurt people, okay? But that poison, it's only hurting you unless you're putting it out there. Obviously, we just talked about that. But okay, your goal to become mindful of your reasons for staying angry. What are you getting from it? Is there a secondary gain? If you don't know what secondary gain is, look that up also. Google it. Watch YouTube videos. There's all kinds of stuff about it. Are you receiving a secondary gain? Do you get something from it? What are your reasons for staying angry? What could you be receiving from staying angry? Okay. And to begin letting go of negative feelings by the end of the day. That means today, by the end of today, and tomorrow, and the next day, because it's a practice. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's something we persist. Forgiveness, resentment, letting go, all of that is something that is not just a snap, right? Kind of thing. That's like an onion peeling back the layers. Okay. Next one, see God in all things. See God in all things, Aquarius. Isn't that gorgeous? It says today's lesson, put yourself in slow motion and observe everything and everyone through the lens of this is sacred and it speaks to me. Oh my gosh. How does that change your environment? Putting these two together is powerful. That's like pow. Okay? Powerful. How this is sacred and it speaks to me. So being in the present moment, what if you turned that resentment or if you turned that anger into slow motion, okay? Slow motion and observed it. What might you find? What might you see? Okay? Your goal to learn the spiritual practice of seeing God in all things. Powerful, powerful stuff, Aquarius. Powerful stuff. If we just did these two, I think I'm going to start doing potentially just kind of a lesson thing. I don't know. We'll see. Lots of plans, but there's lots going to be changing, and I'll be making that announcement very soon. So, all right, that's what I have. I do intend this resonated with you and for you for today, Aquarius. Again, timeless. So, whatever day it is, whatever today it is, when you find this message and it resonates with you, of course, it's always for you. Okay. As always, again, I do hope that this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does get the message out. It does assist in helping other people to see this message as well. Okay, so like it, share it. The algorithm loves that. It gets more eyeballs to the messages, which is what we really do need. Also, hit that subscribe button. If you're here, if you get value from the messages and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. It's right down there. It's there. Okay. And the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, there is a donation link in the description box below if you find value as well. You can support the channel in another way, and there is also that membership that you can become a part of, and that supports the channel as well, and you get some pretty cool perks if I do say so myself. Anyway, as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love. Oh, it is free also to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I said all that. Well, I'll say it again. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.